never. You can look me up. You can follow me on IG. IG of Flow, FLO_music25. So I'm ready. Man, black is just so beautiful, man. It's just that I don't know what to do anymore. Let's just do this. My black is beautiful, your black is beautiful, our black is one and the same because it's mutual, unusual, but usual, funeral for the beautiful. Cause my beauty is part of your whole no visual. When I see you, I'm looking at you differently, instantly giving side as I'm seeing it from a distance. We can become one of the same. We may not be blood of kin, but we arrive from a name that's as deep in the bloodlines and rich in the fame. We can kick open doors with our voice and our brains. Hey, I done done it again. Hey, I done done it again. Dark chocolate or caramel. Hey, brown skin is so beautiful, can't you tell? We come in different shades, but hey, oh well. I love my black is history, can't I tell? Hey, dark chocolate or caramel. Hey, brown skin is so beautiful, can't you tell? We come in different shades, but hey, oh well. I love my black is history, can't I tell? My skin runs deep with the riches, complexion shocks the nation, drop your jaw in an instant. When it's mixed with the tone of my voice, I mean business. Hey, shade 1, shade 2, now become your new vision. I envision a world where black becomes king. I love my brothers more than others, if you know what I mean. What I mean is, it's very smooth with a swing. You kinda like my ability, you would guess by all means. See, when we put it to use, they say black of the berry, the sweet of the juice, and when the sweet of the juice, and the better the fruit, and with the sweet of that fruit, the better the fruit, cause dark chocolate or caramel, brown skin is so beautiful, can't you tell? We come in different shades, but hey, oh well. I love my black and my black.
Yeah, that's my daughter, Flo. I'm so proud of her. But it's the Deacon Talks, and we got a little bit to talk about right now because you're seeing the sleeper cells being activated here in America, and everybody's like, "Why is this happening? What's really going on? Why is Trump doing this? And why is Trump doing that?" Um, as a veteran, especially one that's been in the Persian Gulf, who's been overseas, Trump is doing what a lot of presidents didn't want to do. Their generals didn't tell them, man, we can take them. Well, actually, they did tell them, we can take them out right now. We can do this. We can do that. Yes, we could have. I mean, I want you to think about this. I was on the USS Connolly 979, 12 Tomahawk missiles, 4 of them were special. When we did operations in Greenland, they complained. The New York Times reported on it. I'm not going to tell you the year so you can go do all that craziness. All I know is we had an idiot engineer that tried to go outside the skin of the ship when the freaking Tomahawk was launched, and he lost his hearing. He probably can't hear to this day. And followed right behind it was F-14. Why? The F-14 followed behind it to make sure it hit the target that it was supposed to hit. And every time one is shot, that's exactly what happens. Point blank, period. However, people wondering why we in Iraq. You know, the mainstream media won't show you clips like this. I'm going to show you one real quick. They won't show you clips like that. And the reason why they don't want to show you clips like that because they want the American people to believe ain't nobody hating on the United States over in overseas. Don't nobody hate the United States. If we don't bother them, they ain't gonna bother us. Israel don't bother nobody and they bothering them. Think about it. Israel's not bothering anybody. Give you some history. 1867, Israelis started migrating back to Israel. 1867. Right? 1917, the shofar was blown. They had already made the land livable. 1917. 1867, they went over there and they bought the land from the Arabs. They bought the land from the Arabs. They made the land livable. 1917, blow the shofar. And there's Israelis living there. Israelis are growing crops. We're talking about fruits, vegetables, all of that stuff. But you know how they're growing it? They're growing it above ground. A technique that they learned, I don't know where they learned it from, but apparently it works because Europe imports their vegetables and fruits from Israel. You know, they get some of their vegetables from Israel and some other parts of the that area. They get their stuff from Israel. They went into the land in 1867. It was not livable. It was wasteland. And the Arabs was like, yeah, we'll take your money. And then they made it livable, habitable. And now they don't want them there. It was their land from the beginning. God made it uninhabitable when they were kicked out. In 70 AD, 135 AD was completely kicked out. He made it uninhabitable. But he said he was going to bring them back. And they're back. 1917, they're back in their land. And they're thriving and everything. In 1942, 1941, the Arabs are going to Hitler, asking the Hitler, hey, I see what you're doing to the Jews there. Can you come and do the same thing here? People are not telling you this. That's part of history. Yes, the Arabs in the region went to Hitler to ask the Hitlers to get rid of the Jews. They weren't bothering nobody. They weren't messing with nobody. It was just living. But hold up. Hold on now. Hold on. I don't bother nobody. Mama says late, I'm going to bed. I got you, bro. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. The people that have been antagonizing the Jews have been antagonizing the United States too. We talking about 1979. 1979, Iran changed their whole everything. Before then, they were almost like a Western nation. They had commerce, they had everything. They got oil, everybody prospering. Now you got 90 million people over there upset. They angry. Wait a minute. We had all of this back then. What happened? What happened was tyranny. Tyranny is what happened. I got another clip for you. Hold on. Let me go back. Go back to where I was. Check check this out. This is a little long.
Iran, for 47 years, has been chanting death to America, death to Israel too. But you're the big Satan, we're the small Satan. Death to America. They've murdered and maimed thousands of Americans in Iraq and Afghanistan with their IEDs. These are roadside bombs. They've bombed your embassies. They tried to assassinate Donald Trump, the President of the United States, twice. They've murdered their own people. They massacred so many. And they spread a worldwide web of terror. So this is a regime committed to destroying the United States of America. It's the only country on the planet that says so openly and works tirelessly to achieve that goal. The reason that we had to act now is because they were, after we hit their nuclear sites and their ballistic missiles program, you'd think they learned a lesson.
انتقامی از آنها خواهیم گرفت که روزشان را تبدیل به شام سیاه خواهد کرد. همرزمانش راه او را به فضل خدا ادامه میدهند و به فضل خدا خواب راحت را از چشم ترامپ و از نابش خواهند رو بود. الان وقتشه که مقاومت به آمریکایی ها با عمل بگویند یانکی ها گورتان را گم کنید.
Hold on.
آمریکا باید بر آمریکا.
Unbelievable. I'm just letting you know you can't keep saying death to America and we don't do nothing about it. I mean, it had to take a certain president to take action, but you're not gonna just keep saying, stuff like that to us. And we out here trying to protect all these different people, and we're protecting this person and that person. We the police of the world, but we got this one section of the world that keeps threatening us. They just keep threatening us. And you don't expect us to do nothing about it. Trump did something about it. He wasn't playing. And he gonna keep doing what he doing in Iran. And hopefully the people of Iran, and I'm quite sure he got CIA agents arming and training some militia over there to go in and eliminate these 88 imams that keep trying to elect another tyrant to get rid of them also. I'm trying to tell you, it's about to be over. And here's the crazy part. It's written in scripture. It's in scripture. It's in scripture. It's in scripture. In the latter days, The Antichrist will make peace with those 10 nations that surround Israel. Iran is one of those 10 nations, the Persians. And the only way that can happen is if Iran is peaceful. Right now, they're not peaceful. I'm just telling you, just letting you know. Like I said, this from a Navy vet who's been there. This the Deacon Talks. And I was just trying to let y'all know what's going on over there. I gotta go. Peace out.
Get that camera on them.